She wants some ego, ego. I'm a teco, ego. She teco, I'm teco. I'm a she teco, ego. I'm a bando, bando. She teco, ego.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a mannequin makeover. This is what she looks like before, so let's get started. I'm starting off with an angled brush and some eyebrow pomade for her brows. I figured using an angled brush would help me get like the lines nice and crisp, versus using a pencil that might like smudge and then mess things up. So on a real person, I would use an eyebrow spoolie to blend out the edges or the front, but I had to use my fingers because obviously she doesn't have real skin. But I'm moving into concealer, taking my Other Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn and just carefully carving out her eyebrows. This part was like really scary because I'm like, oh my gosh, what happens if I mess up? This is not a real person. I can't just go get a makeup wipe or something. It's like a lot more complicated when you're doing it on plastic. And if you've watched my brow tutorial, you know I love using these LA Girl Pro concealer brushes to conceal my brows. As you can see, they get really nice and close, and they also get nice and flat, which gives you those nice crisp brows. So make sure you check out my brow tutorial if you haven't already. This part was low-key kind of hard because, on a known person, you can tell them, oh, turn your head, please, turn your head. But this is a fake person, so you kind of have to turn yourself. Now I'm just blending out the concealer, and honestly, you just swipe it because if you try to blend normally, it doesn't really do much. You have to swipe it and force the product to spread in a way. Now I'm priming her lids using the same LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm going to take a smaller concealer brush to blend it out. Okay, so for eyeshadow, you are definitely going to need some really tiny brushes because you can't tell this girl to close her eyes. She's not real. So you really need to be able to get in there and make sure the shadow is actually applying on her lids because her eyes are open, so they're hooded already. But yeah, it's kind of complicated. Not really, but kind of. But anyway, yeah, I'm taking a blending brush and just blending out the brown shade that I just placed. I'm trying my best to blend. Man, it's hard out here. Next shade I'm using is a nice caramel color. I'm just using that to blend out the dark brown that I've already placed. Next, I'm cutting her crease, again with the same concealer. This is pretty easy because her eyes are already open, so you can kind of already see where her natural crease is. Next, I'm going in with this highlighter for a base. I'm going to put glitter later on, so I don't like to put glitter directly on an empty lid space. I like to put a similar color down first so that I don't have to waste so much glitter to fill in the blank spots. But now I'm taking my eyelash glue, and I decided to use lash glue because I wasn't sure if the regular cream glitter primer would work on her, since I don't know, I feel like eyelash glue is just more heavy duty. But anyway, I'm taking my glitter. I made this glitter from Craft Glitter that I got from Michael's. So you just want to make sure you're pressing in the glitter, of course, so it stays in place when you apply it. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade Jet Black, and I'm just lining her waterline so when I put the lashes on, they blend better. So for her face, I'm using, again, I feel like I only used concealer this whole tutorial. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I'm taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend everything in. To highlight, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Light Medium. And if you did not know, you can get these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx for $8. And I'm taking a small concealer brush and blending everything out. After that, I'm taking my foundation brush that I used earlier to just blend around the edges of the highlighted areas so everything looks nice and seamless. Now I'm going in with my Coty Airspun powder in the shade Naturally Neutral, along with like this fluffy looking blending brush to set everything in place. I didn't bake because I felt like that would look like a disaster. But next I'm going to contour. This brush is from BH Cosmetics and the contour palette is from Black Radiance. This part is where she started looking real good. Like, I was like, okay girl, come through, looking real snatched. I see all the nice dimension. Her cheeks was looking real nice and chiseled. I was like, okay, this is not so bad after all. And I'm just contouring her nose, making sure it looks nice and snatched. The nose contour was blending in really nice. I was like, yes, girl. So I'm using the same eyeliner that I used on her like lash line, and I'm just very carefully, or at least trying to be careful, I'm just lining her bottom lash line, and I'm also connecting like the top and the bottom of her eyelids so it looks more natural. I don't know where I got this brush from. I took it from my mom. But this is the Milani highlighter in Fantastic in Gold. And then after that, I'm going to go over it with the same highlighter that I mentioned before, which was the NK highlighter in 24K. I'm also highlighting her smaller areas, and I'm using an e.l.f. blending brush for this. And of course, you want to make sure your mannequin is all one color. So I'm just taking the concealer that I use on her face as foundation for her body as well. I honestly don't remember which lashes these are, but I know for sure that they're from AliExpress. And last but not least, I'm taking some liner and making some tiny little fake bottom lashes. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy the look. Of course, I'm gonna have to put her wig back on so she can look right. And boom, there she is. Highlight is beaming. She's looking real cute. Got the baby hairs laid. And this is the Ali Pro unit that I did an install video on. So of course, make sure you check that out. That is all, y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Bad man, if you want to play, I'm ready.